In the previous episode, I spent a lot of time farming for resources to get the supplies and craft the explosives that I would need to embark on a major raid to the south of the launch site that I needed to do to secure a main base location. However, I was interrupted by an annoying neighbor who just moved in, who tried to door camp me at my furnace base. So after dealing with him, back to gathering resources that I needed in this episode, and I'm also going to be embarking on the first major raid of this series. So let's return to a week in Rust. Okay, welcome back guys. So I've spent some time loading up the furnaces here. Most of these are cooking up the metal frags, but I'm actually starting to run out of ore. Still got a fair bit of wood here, which is good, but I think I'm going to have to go farming for more ore, particularly sulfur. I'm going to need a lot more explosives if I want to go and raid the that base that we want to hit next, and hopefully we can get that done in this episode. So yeah, we might actually go and farm some ore. I'm actually planning on going over to the island in the snow biome. Let's just make sure we've freed up the inventory as much as we possibly can here. Refill the jackhammer. Chuck all in there. And did I have anything cooked up in here? I might actually make myself some ore tea. So yeah, we've got the berries we need for this, and this will actually give us a boost to the amount of ore that we can harvest while this is active after we drink this. So we've got enough here to make 3 teas, the basic ones. Takes a lot of berries to get the advanced and the pure teas going, but one is going to give us 20% ore yield for 30 minutes, so that's pretty cool. Let's go mining! So I'll save the ore tea until we hit our first node. It does last 30 minutes, so hopefully we can get a full inventory of ore in that time. We'll see how we go. Depends how much is over there, but we're going to go across to the island, across the water here. I've got my wetsuit on as well, so hopefully that protects us from the cold. Otherwise, you can take a lot of cold damage swimming across in the snow biome, especially at night. But we should be okay. I didn't bring any flippers, so it's going to be quite a slow swim. I wanted to save as much space in my inventory as possible for ore. See if we can get across the ice here a little bit, and then we're going to have to jump in and swim for it. Hopefully no one sees me swimming across here. I don't know if anyone's built over here yet. There is an ice lake. They're usually popular build locations, but then again, it's pretty isolated, so who knows. We'll soon find out when we get across here. Alright, we made it. Man, look at all that ore, guys. There are so many nodes. This is perfect. Looks like it's going to be a great location for farming. Let's drink our tea here, and then we'll hit our first node, get some sulfur. Well, I'm starting to spit out ore, so We might be able to fit some more sulfur in here, and then I think we'll just about be full. And look at that. That is what I'm talking about right there. That is a lot of ore. And our boost is still active, which is insane. So, I mean, you probably wouldn't even need the pure ore. Unless you were using a regular pick, I guess, or something like that. I mean, jackhammer is super OP, which is why I love it. But, yeah, that should keep us going for a bit. We'll head back. It is it's starting to get light again. Had to farm through the night, which is always kind of annoying. Just trying to spot the ore and stuff like that. But we managed. Let's head back to base now, and we'll cook this stuff up in our furnaces. And we should get a bunch of sulfur ready to go for explosives and metal frags as well. And we're back safe and sound with all that ore. It would have sucked to get killed on the way back with all this stuff. So I guess we'll load up the furnaces and get them cooking. And let's chuck all this ore in here. This is my ore box. Got a fair bit of high quality to cook up at some point as well, actually. But look at that. That's crazy. More than a row of sulfur. So good. So while all the ore's smelting up, I thought that we would come over here with the crude oil and get some more low grade, because we will need that for explosives later on. Let's just chuck this in here, and once again, keep our fingers crossed that no one bogarts that while we're away. Man, that balloon is still over the top of the gas station. That's been there for so long. I guess when they restart the server, it'll disappear. But yeah, it's still technically the first day of the wipe. But hopefully a lot of that gets sorted out when the server resets in a few hours. But yeah, let's go see if we can find ourselves a green card, I guess, and we'll have a bit of a look around the neighborhood as well. Just try to stealth up here, just in case someone else is here. Looks like it's unoccupied. There's quite a few food crates in here. Mind you, sometimes people don't bother with those. Let's just see if we got a green card. Oh, it's gone. The green crate is gone. Someone's been here very recently. I must have just missed them, I'd say. Better keep an eye out in case we spot them. Is that a dead pig over there? Yeah, they must have come from that direction, maybe. They probably took out this pig here. Interesting. Let's go check out the neighborhood back here. See if we can okay, there's a new base right there. I don't remember that one. Grab these berries as we go. We can craft some more teas with those if we get enough. Man, there's actually a few bases around here. People must like being close to the gas station. I mean, the recycler is pretty handy, so I can sort of understand that. Few little bases. This one's got some wood walls on it. It's got the wooden door. That'll be a pretty easy eco raid right there, if I could be bothered coming back here. Raiding those little wooden bases and stuff like that, you never know if you're going to get anything decent. Sometimes they've got literally nothing in there but garbage. Okay, we've got a horse down here and a boat. You know what? We should probably actually get that boat, because I've got a boat base I've been living out of for quite some time now, and we still haven't got a single boat to put in it. So there's a horse right there too. So yeah, well, I think we'll take this boat back to our boat base. So we do have a boat up our sleeve if we want to do something like oil rig or whatever at some point in the near future. Alright, there we go. Fits like a glove. So now we have a boat. We can always get a second boat too at some point. I'll just have to get rid of that twig foundation. But for now, one boat should do us. Well guys, the time has come to go and raid that base to the south. And I've been crafting up a bunch of explosives here. So we're going to craft ourselves as much C4 as we possibly can. And mostly we're going to be using explosive ammo. Well guys, it's time to do some raiding. For real. None of this eco raiding. Little 2x1s. We're going to raid a proper base. And hopefully we're going to secure a location to build, finally, a main base where we can have a bit more of a secure location for our loot. So I've got all the materials that I need to set up a raid base. I'm leaving the explosives behind for now, but we'll come back and get those once the raid base is set up. I don't always build a raid base, but this time, because this raid might take a while, because we got a lot of external TCs to deal with, stuff like that. Yeah, look, I've got a full inventory, guys. Hopefully we don't get killed on the way there, but I've got my road sign armor going. I think we'll be okay. I very rarely see anyone coming along this coastline here. Most of them are down the other way. But anyway, we're going to set up a raid base. And I've brought a turret. I'm taking no chances, guys. Because we want to make this area our own. We want to secure it. Put our stamp on it. And first thing we're going to have to do is take out that base and like completely remove it. Because it is where I want to build. And yeah, it's not going to be super easy. But hopefully we've got enough explosives to take it out. We'll see how we go. I don't know if the guy's online or not. He must be online a fair bit because he's made a fair bit of progress with his base. But then again, he might be coming online at different times to when I'm on. Seems often to be the way as an Australian. Like the times that I'm playing are different to most other people on the server. But yeah, I'm not sure where we want to build this raid base. I want to get it as close as possible, and he's got a few. He's got a few like embrasures and peaks and stuff like that. That are potentially going to make it hard for us if he is online. And there is another base across the lake there as well. They could come and try and counter raid me. We'll see what happens, right? Let's see. There's one window that can peek me from here. I'll have to set it up between two of these TCs to get it close as possible. Maybe here in this area there is one window that can peek me. Or alternatively, I could put it between these two TCs over here in the water. I don't know, because he's got a door right there. He's got one of his entrances up there. I don't know if I like that area though, because I'm going to get cold every time I come out here. Especially with the armor on that I've got. I think maybe the other area near that big rock was the place. Okay, we're going to set up the raid base here, I've decided. It's going to be your basic 2x2 raid base. It's usually at this point, if the guy was online, he probably would have come out by now to see what all this building noise is. So we might be up for an offline raid here. You know, I'm definitely not going to complain about that because I just want this base gone, man. Okay, I'm going to put the turret here. It is super dark right now, but we'll manage. And I'm going to hook the turret up to the generator down here. It's going to take a fair bit of low grade, but we did cook up a fair bit. Okay, now I just have to upgrade and put these embrasures on. And then I can go back and get some explosives and get started on the raid. Let's see if we can power this turret up here. It's going to be a little bit tricky at night to see where to connect this to, but the generator is down here somewhere. The inputs and outputs usually glow as well once you get... There we go. Once I get this, there we go. The raid base is pretty much finished, so I've metaled up the front of it and some of the sides. I don't think we'll need to go too crazy with that. And I'll put the spare stuff in here. And we got a bed here, we got a sleeping bag and some spare stuff as well. But now I think we need to go back and get our explosives and get started on the raid. So far, no one's come over to investigate what's going on. So yeah, we'll head back and get our boom, and then we'll be back. Okay, so this is our explosives box right here. We've got a lot of explosive ammo, a little bit of C4. Do I need a spare silencer? Probably. Man, it would suck if someone took me out with all these explosives on me right now. I decided to just bring it all over at once. Oh, it sounds like cargo's up right now. Okay. Let's have a quick drink here. And get this stuff inside the raid base, and then we're ready to get started on this raid. I even put a shotgun trap in here. Let's see, I should probably turn on the turret. Will I need anything else here? I don't think I will. So we'll turn on the generator here. So we've got the turret watching our back. And then we're going to head over and disconnect the external TCs. There's two of them that are there to prevent griefing of the base. But we actually want to grief the hell out of this base because we want to get rid of it so we can build in its place. And there's a major design flaw with this particular type of external TC, and that is that you can eco-read these foundations here super easily without using explosives to disconnect the TC. So that's what we're going to do. It could take quite a while though. Just a little bit left. Okay, so far so good. We have not attracted any counter raids. That took about 5 minutes. It wasn't too bad. But the problem is now the jackhammer's half used up. And even though we can refill it at the workstation, it's going to take a lot more trips back and forth to take out this second external TC over here, but once this one's gone, we'll be able to take over the base once we get to the main TC. Here we go again. Oh my god. That was painful, guys. I swear that took like 20 minutes at least to take out that second external TC there. But we got there. We didn't use explosives. So there's that. But now it's time to bring the boom to this raid. So let's get what we need here. I'll probably start off with the explosive ammo. We'll save the C4 for if we have to go through a wall or something like that. But I'm gonna probably go through the doors, and hopefully we're gonna get a fair way with the explosive ammo we've got, because this is gonna be super quiet using a silencer on this AK here. And I'll just take the bare minimum I need to get through the first door here to start with. Now, I suppose I could go through this window here. It would save me going through the airlock and save me about 14 ammo, but then it probably wouldn't be quite as easy to seal up the base once I take it over, so we might just go through the doors. So far, I haven't attracted any attention, I don't think. There goes the first door. I don't think I've quite got enough ammo for the second door, but we'll see how we go. You do get some splash damage with this explosive ammo, which can be useful. Okay, we need to get more ammo. Come back. We should have enough ammo now to get through at least 2 more sheet metal doors. A little bit of C4 with me as well. But I better change this silencer out since it's worn out. Kind of hard to see how much damage I'm doing to this sheet metal door here. Pretty close, I think. Couple more bullets, maybe. There we go. Trouble is, the AK is just about worn out as well now. It's going to need some repairs. I do have some SARS I could use. Just wait for that fire to go away so I don't scorch my tushy. Oh, the attack heli's out too now. Oh, there goes the AK. Darn it. We'll probably have to use one of my other guns I bought. Let's go grab something else here. What do we got? Got the SAR. Should do the job. Put that in there. Alright. The SAR's a bit slower, but still gets the job done. Okay, fair bit left on this sheet metal door here. We'll try and splash that other sheet metal door as well. Sounds a lot louder using this. watch that entrance. Okay, we've got a small furnace and a hatch. What the? It's got some random... I think this might be a bunker base. Fair bit of ore here, that's pretty good. Some stone, we can use that for building later on. This guy was obviously planning on expanding it further in the near future. Well, hopefully we can prevent him doing that. If we can get TC, main TC. Let's just chuck this stuff in here and then we'll get on with the raid. Well, so far so good. We haven't attracted any attention. Hope it stays that way for a little bit longer. But I'm starting to think that this might be a bunker base because he's got this raised floor here and he's put his hammer and building plan in that furnace, which is something that I would do if I was logging out after sealing up a bunker. I'm not sure what's up through there. We might just finish off the rest of this sheet metal door. Oh, we got the base owner here, and what the hell? He's got nothing on him. See, once again, that's usually what you do if you log out after sealing up the bunker. But anyway, we'll go put the rest of that stone and stuff in the TC over in the raid base, and then we'll figure out our raid path for this. Because we have to find the TC, the main TC, as quickly as we can, so we can seal up the base. But yeah, we'll chuck the rest of this stone and stuff in here for now. Let's go upstairs and see if we can work out where to blow through next in the raid. Looks like he was going to put some loot rooms in. We've just got a few peaks. That's where the triangle hatch comes up. So, you'd expect the core to be somewhere in the center. He's got his exit door there. There is this armored ceiling tile right here. I've got to choose wisely, or I'm going to waste a lot of my precious explosives trying to find the main TC here. So he's got the honeycomb out here at the other entrance. It's just sheet metaled up. Doesn't really help me too much. So I think that's still honeycombing on the inside right there. Let's have another look inside here, I guess. So we know that behind this triangle hatch, right, there is an armored tile right there. So that's got to be the core, or at least the loot room. And I think that that would be that wall right there. So to get through a sheet metal wall, we need 4C4. This is all stone. So yeah, there's got to be something through that wall right there. I'd say that that's probably going to be my best bet. So let's go get some C4. Only got one on me right now, but I've got a few more back at base. We will need 4 to get through the whole wall, but let's see how many I've got. I might actually just take 3 and finish it off with explosive ammo, because I think we did splash that wall a little bit, just to be efficient with the use of our precious boom. Let's just double check this though. I think he had a wooden triangle there in the ceiling that he was going to expand up through, so actually got destroyed. Might have been twig, actually. Yeah, this is all metalled except for that one armored tile right there. Okay, let's go. We're going loud, people. If this doesn't attract a counter, I don't know what will. Gotta love C4. So reliable. This could take a while to finish off. Oh no, we haven't got that much. Oh no, there goes the silencer. We're definitely going loud now. Nice! We've got TC. So yeah, that was definitely the right wall to pick. Let's get rid of the TC. We can lock this base down. Oh, it's just got junk. Oh, ow. Okay, there's a little bit of stuff in the TC though. That's it's going to be useful. Nothing super sensational. Okay, let's just craft ourselves a tool cupboard. Oh, I don't have any wood. So you got wood in here. Strangely enough, not really. Guess he doesn't really have any wood on his base. I just need enough to make a TC of my own here. It's got a tool cupboard. I could have used that earlier for when I was eco rating out his foundations. Anyway, let's go get some wood and we'll put down our own TC and lock this place up. Finish the raid. What's he got in this locked box, I wonder? Well, the charcoal might be useful. A little bit of tech trash. A few components there. Let's chuck a door on. Make this place safe and secure. Well, that's pretty much it for this raid, except for one final loot room, which is the only room in the entire base which has a garage door on it. So you'd think there would be something good behind this. It is in the bunker. Oh, it's not a loot room. I guess we'll take that tier 2. Can always sell that later if we get a shop. There's another sheet metal door. I don't know where that goes, but I guess we'll break into this locker, see what he's got in here. I was hoping for a loot room. Unfortunately, we got the respawn room. Ah, he's just got his garbage prim stuff in here. We'll take the flashlight. I guess I'll take the pants. Well, that was a bit of a waste. But we'll get rid of his bag anyway, so he can't respawn back in here. I was wondering where that bag was. I couldn't help myself. I had to see what was behind this sheet metal door. Oh, you know what this is? That's his stability twig right there that he uses to seal up the bunker. Interesting. And he's got a couple of small furnaces. I'll grab those metal frags. But yeah, probably not worth the explosives, but curiosity got the better of me. And I guess this was his entrance to the core right here. Yep, that's the bunker entrance right there. Mystery solved. Alright guys, well, I guess it's time to pack up the raid base. So we'll just put one more door on this thing. But we're going to leave this base to decay away, which shouldn't take too long. We will have to deal with 2 or 3 of the external TCs at some point to make room for where I'm going to build my main base. I just hope no one else comes along and takes this spot. Is that a horse up there? That's actually going to be real handy for transferring the loot back to base. Someone might have got it stuck on that rock up there and just left it behind. They are not the best at negotiating cliffs, these horses. Let's see if we can lead it off here. Can't see anyone else around. Oh wait, there's bag. It's the same bag that was in the base there, so we better get rid of it because it's probably that same guy that we killed in there. Don't want him spawning back in the area and getting ideas about rebuilding. This is my spot now. Okay, well, I guess we just do that. Nice one. Okay, well this is going to make transferring the loot from the raid base much quicker. I might actually craft myself a saddlebag. I don't make these very often, but actually it's super cheap to make, and then we'll be able to store some stuff on the horse while we're transferring loot. Okay. We've got most of the stuff that we want to take back to base from the raid base here. We might have to make a couple of trips though. And I've already put some stuff in the saddlebag here. So we're pretty much chock-a-block with stuff right now. Let's just get back to base with this. Actually, now, one other thing that I could craft when I get back to base is some horseshoes for the horse, so it can travel faster. Probably a good idea. I'm gonna need to get some scrap here so that we can unlock the high quality horseshoes in the tech tree. I think these are gonna be well worth the little bit of high quality metal they take to craft, because once you put these on a horse, they go much faster. It's well worth it. Let's get some of these crafted up. I've only got a couple of items left at the raid base, but we'll go pick those up on the horse, and then we'll be sorted. I do want to start building the main base over there now that we've evicted the previous occupant. We've still got a little bit of work to do though. We'll need to get rid of those external TCs so they're not in the way, blocking build privilege. Let's just feed the horse here and put the horseshoes on. Okay. I don't know if he can eat that. Since it rolled down the hill, let's just chuck him some more. Come on. Yeah, I think we'll have to get rid of those, maybe 2 or 3 of those TCs, so that we can build in the area that I want to build back there. And I want to get started on that as soon as possible, because I'm super worried right now that the furnace here is going to get raided. The boat base could also get raided, but it's less likely that that'd get raided. But I got so much stuff right now, so much valuable resources and scrap and weapons and all sorts of stuff in the furnace base. And people could get into that with just a little bit of explosive through a single stone wall. So we need to build a main base ASAP. I really want to get started on that super soon. we can. We should have plenty of building materials now, though, especially with the stuff we got at that other base that we raided. All that stone and stuff that he had. I did use a bit of metal up, though, making the raid base. Which, fortunately, we didn't really need because we didn't get counted that whole time, which is crazy. I was fairly quiet, though. We only used that bit of C4 and stuff like that. Which was, oh, is that a guy? He's farming. Nice. Oh, he's got a bit of metal ore there for me. I was just talking about needing some more building resources, so that comes in handy. Always good. Take out a farmer like that. Just store this in the saddlebag here. Anyway, guys, we might, on that note, we might leave the episode here for today. We were able to finish raiding this base over here, so that was pretty awesome. And what else did that guy have on him? I think he had a ninja suit. But yeah, in the next episode, hopefully we can get started on building the main base. I just have to deal with some of these external TCs that might be in the way. But we'll worry about that next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.